the great springtime chase. The sky was still pale winter blue, but Alara and Kale knew. They stood at the edge of the Whispering Woods, waiting for the one sign that meant the great springtime chase could begin. "Ready, Kale?" Alara whispered, her backpack jingling softly. The moment the first bloom spark appears, it's a race to the sunny knoll. Kale adjusted his glasses, squinting at the frosty branches. "I've calculated the optimal trajectory and wind resistance. We must cut through the thistle patch." Flicker, pop! A tiny, shimmering light, the first bloom spark, danced out from under a sleeping root. Spring had arrived, and the spark was leading the way. Alara darted left, choosing the winding path through the ancient, mossy trees. "I'll follow the sunshine. It knows the shortest way." Kale plunged right, carefully weaving through the sharp, scratchy thistle patch, exactly as his calculations told him. "Speed is good, but efficiency is better," he called out. The spark zipped high, pulling Alara up a steep, muddy bank. Splat! She slipped, laughing, covered in rich brown earth. Meanwhile, Kale reached the babbling brook of whispers, his path clear but slowing him down. How would he get across without getting his boots soggy? Alara finally reached the top of the bank, breathing hard, but the sight made her forget the race. A patch of the very first tiny blue flowers had bloomed. Kale, having crossed the brook by leaping expertly onto the log, arrived moments later. He looked at Alara, then at the tiny blossoms, and finally at his stopwatch. I think we tied," Kale decided, putting the stopwatch away. He reached out and gently touched a delicate blue petal. But look, the spark didn't lead us to a finish line. The first bloom spark led them to the real prize, the joy of seeing spring arrive together. And the great springtime chase was already their favorite part of the year.